Hello, everybody. It is Monday. Time for Monday Makes with Mariah. Magical Mayhem. Is that what I got? Something like that. Monday Mixed Media Mariah makes Magical Mayhem. Here you are. This is me. I am Mariah. Patricia's over here. She doesn't show her face on Monday. That's just how we do it. All right, my Arty friends, do say hello in the chat so I can say hello back. Otherwise, I don't know that you were here. I like to know that you were here so that way I can say hello to you and everybody else can say hello and we can do the do and then you give the thumbsy upsies and you're like, woo! And then I, especially if you share it, that's when I give the ultra, woo!
Yeah, she knows
that. Hear that in your head. You do it. All right, let's say hello to everybody. Like, share, subscribe. Do all the YouTube business that one does. All right. Sorry, I was a little late. I got distracted. Acme is here. Ann, Webb, Oppo May, that's April. Becky's here. Carrie, Cheryl, Darcy, Dawn, Eddie, Gerald, Griffin Shale, that's Rhonda. Hoarder Paper Crafts, that's Mimi. Jenny J, Jenny Roberts, Lygia, Lydia, Panka, Sandy Franklin. Hi. Feel a little bit. Star Travel, that's Linda SWO, that's Sherry. Sherry, I need to send you the thing. I just want you to know. Tegan's here. She's the bookmaker. Thimble and Thistle Crafts, that's Ro, if you didn't know. If I missed you, it wasn't on purpose. Just give me some extra pinky hello hands like Gerald did. That's Jerry. I'll get you hello. Okay. Hello, Elizabeth. And Joanne.
Bianca. Slipped in there.
Okay. Now, let's go topside.
Patricia C.
I have lots of stuff to show y'all.
Betsy Arfman.
A little show and tell, and then we'll, get into it.
Bobby 3.
Get the things out of the way. The technology. Because I gotta, run these things. Okay, what are we doing? Top view. There we are. Here's the book. All right, we did go through it a little bit last week. But I have also been busy. This is where we're at. This is the frogs, and we're going to get to that here in just a minute. But I want to show you some other things that I made. I'll tell you, just got to come through and flatten things out. And strong arm it. Look at this. Isn't this so pretty and cute and wonderful? Y'all remember? See, I was going to put that in my junkie journal, but then I was like, she needs more space. So I colored the bear head. And then I had this on some little package, like just something, again, that we just stored away because we thought it was cute and was going to save it for someday for something. And I did. And I cut it up because there was a bear. There's a unicorn. And we'll get to the other one here in just a second. What else was there? And I just thought it was really cool how, there were sections off parts to the bear. And then there's the bear head. This is our stamp. That's at pmartstudio.com. Boop. Little stamps. There's big ones too. Actually, it'd be kind of cool if
Bartender's daughter, hello.
If I took the big stamp and stamped it over here and maybe just did a wall. Like it was just. But these are from the paper sample books. This was an embossing example. And then I stole stickers from my baby.
And she stole gel prints from her mother.
Izzy made this, and then I, glued them together. They were just paint, like she just put paint on a piece of paper, like, But see, it made beautiful clouds, and then I came in with the silvery. I really want one of these markers in gold, because it's got it's got two different tips, but I really love this small tip business, this thing, that right there.
Lorraine, Vanessa.
Hello,
Estella.
everybody. Hey, Jerry. All right. Now, and then the most annoying washi tape in the whole wide world.
I didn't know that there was a
more annoying. There is. There's the one that has the backer that, like.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't even stay on the roll, and it's always coming undone.
And then the thing is like you would think with that backer business that it would be stickier, but it is not. So it's just more annoying.
Just wasted another piece of paper.
Agreed. But it is super pretty and has the foil stamping. I mean, look at that. Look. And then this was more artwork by Izzy. This was a cutout from the collage book, and then I went over it with the little pen. See this one right here? These plastic, the pens, the
You
plastic.
need to hold it still longer than just that jumpy view.
Okay, here.
Okay, now we want to see the book. We've seen the pen. You hold the book up and not wiggle it. Just keep it steady so that we all can.
It went on.
Yeah.
Oh, and I colored so the embossed metallic papers there, I colored those with alcohol ink markers, and then if you just kind of rub your finger across it, it kind of blends it out.
Ah.
Isn't that just so cute? I think it offends P just in its colors, but that's okay. I also find enjoyment in that a little bit. There we go. Okay. This is the lion. So there was a unicorn, a lion, and that little bear on that package. Isn't that interesting? And then I put that little lion there because I thought that was hilarious. This was sent to us by Mimi. This is also a stamp. This is by Devin Rax for Art. And she colored her in. And see what I did, because this is one of my things about, like, you know, it could have easily just glued the lion head on top of all of it. But then all of this just would have not been usable. So I outlined it, and I didn't do a super duper job, but then I just came in with the marker. And this is an old wall print by P. More from the stash of stuff. But look at this. So see, this has a little brad, so you can, you know, slide it down. And then I can still read it. And then there's some lips. Just because I thought that was funny, and I spent a lot of time coloring them. See that?
A floating mouth.
Yeah. Well, and she wrote really sweet things. She said, sending love and prayers, Mimi. And I thought, love and, you know, like hugs and kisses. There you go. Doesn't that look fabulous there, though? Boop, boop. It's just right. I got it spot on.
Oh, it's a vertical belly band.
It is. Sometimes called a thong.
Yes. I've just made one for my book. I'll show you tomorrow.
Okay, so that's another one that I did. All right. Super proud of this. I've been holding on to this. Well, since we purchased the watercolors. All right, let me turn it the right way because that annoys me. So this peacock feather business and the chameleon little head. See, he even comes out because I really, he needs a body, but I haven't found him a body yet. I'm committed, man.
He's not headless. He's head.
Yeah, he's just, you know.
Bodiless.
He hides behind the rock, which is this other little
and
random
he's
piece.
Looking back going, where's the rest of me?
Yeah, which is this little random piece that I have kept, I mean, years, because this is like 2019, because this includes strange, probably mixture of stuff. But I believe alcohol inks were involved. But isn't that fabulous? And then from the books that we've had from many years, just they used to be like it came with a CD, and they're just photo catalogs, and then you could use them for graphic design. But then like you had a book that you could flip through rather than just looking through all of the digital stuff. Brad's had them for years, and I just kept them because I was always just like, they're kind of cool. We're ripping them apart. We're done saving the china, y'all. And then Izzy painted this yesterday. Isn't that gorgeous? My baby. Mm-hmm.
We have decided giving her many pieces of little paper is much more satisfying for all of us. And I mean, I knew that.
Yeah, we've known it. We just sometimes break the rule and then regret it.
Or I just hand her a piece because I don't feel like cutting it or the cutting board somewhere.
And then I just collaged some of these things on and used the markers to like blend them in. But see, there's a peacock and he lost his feather up here and there's a crazy little monkey hanging from it. Isn't that hilarious?
Yeah, you miss that if you're not really spot on looking.
He's a camo monkey. And butterflies up here. And again, rando piece. Just, been floating around the studio. And I was like, I just picked up the sky colors plus the peacocky business. And I just think it's
kind of beachy.
Yeah. I mean, it was just all the... And then I did bring in a little bit of marker work here. Just to, make the butterfly not be like... I got sick I colored this one around. But look at that shadow work there on that butterfly and that peacock with the water.
Elizabeth said, peacock!
Mm-hmm, peacock! Isn't that great? And then just the
Thanks, Bobby, for clarifying that.
I think that looks so cool in there. I mean, it was just like it was meant to be.
Darlene just joined us. Hello, Darlene.
All right, one last one from the books of, just the great photography business. I'm kind of working on another one, but that one's, I just wasn't feeling it yesterday, totally. But just images from the books themselves, and it's kind of cool because each section, they'll do some funky, bigger photos blown up, and it's a lot. This was like from a theme park, so this part and this part came from the same photo, and so did this. But then these were on a different page. And I thought they were just so great. This is, again, a little thing that Izzy did. All I did is I came back in, she just painted orange dots on it. And I just used the alcohol ink markers behind it. And then I upped the color a little bit with the acrylic markers. This is more of the embossed papers. Like, so some of y'all that got sample books, you might have a version of, some, like they have examples. And this is one of those examples that I had kept. And it was just floating out. It wasn't in a book. So
hello, Belinda.
Already taken that one apart. But isn't that kind of cool? And it just makes me think of Izzy.
I thought it was Izzy for a while.
Mm-hmm. Could totally be Izzy.
You could put her head there.
I could. Boop. That might be fun. We'll have to look through a little photo and see if we have one that's...
Yeah, I wish I remembered where the extra transfer photos are from. I mean, I don't know where I put them.
Oh. I think there's somewhere in that business there, I think. So, yeah, just kind of fun collage-y business. We're going to get to the frogs now. Going back some pages. There we go. This is where we're at. Frogs.
The C-nose.
The C-nose. And I remember we left off where P was getting me a bunch of papers and such. And look, the baby I might be able to use some stuff. She's like, here, Mommy, I made all kinds of different colors. Here, look at this. She wants to take this to the boba place that they go to after gymnastics. Because they have an art wall. But you need to get it. Well, now I got a picture of it. That's fabulous.
Hey, I showed her how to mix skin colors.
She did a fabulous job.
And that's just from there's no skin color in there. She had to mix that. It's her little friend Anne.
Oh, is that what she said?
That's what she told me, yeah.
Little flower work, whatnot. Little splotchy business. See, this looks good. Might keep that over there. She said I could use them for whatever. She's like, here, Mommy, what color would you like next? But this is the kind of stuff. And then I end up keeping it. And then, 5 years later, 8 years later.
Hey, that heart card there, I need that because I need that for mine.
Okay, here.
What? And I'm going to have it right on it.
Here, green. In case you didn't know. I guess if you're colorblind, you wouldn't know. But you wrote it, so now you know. Okay, I think some of those are good and might work. I'm going to keep this. My little basket's getting kind of full over here. I need to... It's like I get through some of them and then that...
It just refills automatically.
It does. All right.
Miriam joined us.
Hello, Mariam. All right, and part of the idea
And Tina, I don't know if I said hello to Tina. Hello, Tina. Oh, those are some really good papers there.
Rip this away. Oh, well, it's probably... Sorry. Oh, this is the deli, so it's going to kind of rip.
It rips good
any
anyway.
Which way, but
if you want them more exact, just put the ruler down.
Yeah.
You can get a fast one.
A fast one, she says. See, there. It does have a better direction.
Lexi, that is a very excellent observation. Of course she is.
What's this?
And she feels, you know, since we got the new furniture with her little space at the desk here, like up, we got rid of her little table, which she was really upset about initially.
Yeah.
But I think now she feels more included because she's at the same level that we are.
Yeah.
She has her own little chair there. And oh, yeah, this is we were working on background here. I'm kind of catching up.
Yeah.
Jim Eber said, the papers are like rabbits. They keep multiplying really when you're not looking.
You turn around and it's like all of a sudden there's more.
One dish in the sink kind of thing.
Oh, and we do need our other frog guy because I think we need our fourth frog that's looking in.
Watching the other frogs.
Now here, this was just yours. You should take that back. I just had it because remember I removed it from the stencil.
Oh, yeah.
Sticking. All right.
For sure. These are my hands. I've been using my hands.
Yeah, we might be bringing some of that back, but we need to deal with our frog situation first. I've got some things towards the end if we get far enough that we're going to really make these frogs impactful.
Rhonda says we need a lily pad shape in there. Do we have a lily pad stamp?
We don't have a stamp. We have masks. If you wanted to go dig in the...
I don't want to go dig anywhere. And God knows I'm a terrible digger. My uterus isn't working as well as it used to.
Yeah. Yep.
Mariah, I'm not like you in that category of just...
never have been.
Never have been.
I'm the finder of things, y'all.
She is the finder and the keeper.
Yes.
And the future locator. You must add that in there because if you can't find it after you put it somewhere, then there's no sense in, yeah.
All right.
SWL said she would have fainted and fallen back on it to have had the childhood Izzy had.
Oh. We keep trying to tell her. I'm like, I don't think you understand, kid, but just people don't.
And Lexi said she must be surrounded by some arty folks. Becky, I did. Don't you understand that
okay, so we got
in order to find things, you must have a uterus.
Speak, see. Okay.
We used to joke about that.
Yeah.
That's why Brad can't find anything. It just made me laugh because Mariah sent him to her purse to find something the other day. And I don't know.
He'll get in it.
Van has a reluctance. He will bring me, physically walk the purse to me.
He just couldn't find it because it wasn't in its usual
spot.
But oh no, Brad has no qualms about digging around in there. He's not afraid. But my dad was that way. I remember him be like, I'm not digging in there. They're afraid they're gonna find something that maybe scares them. I don't know. Brad knows that I don't have anything. Okay.
Yes, it's used like a metal detector. This is very true, Eddie.
All right, so it is. It's hear no, speak no, right? Or hear no, see no. Hear no, see no, speak no. There we go. I was like, I could have sworn the bubble was going to be at the bottom. Okay. And then we give the bubble to the top, and then there's every other bubble. I like that. That makes me happy. This little guy needs to be here, but we need to put our other things down. These are my pop dots. All right, this.
Are you putting any verbiage anywhere?
That's a little better. I am. We're gonna get to that.
Okay.
Just not quite yet.
Okay.
I think. I mean, we could just write it all in the back and like glue them down on top of it.
I'm sorry, I was reading. Could you repeat that?
So I could write it all down in the background, and some of it gets covered up or whatever, but it's kind of like, you know, it's bubbling up the surface. I could use the white marker and just write out things. I don't know how entertaining that is.
Okay, here's my thought on that. Instead of doing that, if you put it on some really one of the really thin rice papers and put it down and use a lot of water.
Okay, well, maybe what you could be doing, I got a lot of thoughts and ideas and things. You could write this stuff down for me.
Let me organize my, get rid of my. I have to find the right paper also, Mariah.
Yeah.
Oh, you already have what you want me to write?
Well, there's options. And I think that we should entertain some of those, you know, options, which you could be doing while I kind of work.
You want me to write them all down, though?
I don't know. I think you should just pick some that you feel like, because here was kind of my thought process with this, y'all. Is that, you know, kind of a commentary on things that are going on, and that it is important to not listen, to not see, to, you know, we do need to speak up and hear the things and see the things.
Okay, I have another idea here, and I you know, okay, so here you've got an ear, see eyes, and speak mouth.
Yeah, it's my frogs.
But I think on the I'm just looking at your alignment there. Okay, you've got here at the top, right? Who's first? I need to know that.
Here now.
Hear, see, and speak.
No, hear, speak. Or sorry, hear, see, speak.
Okay, that's what you've got here. So this is correct. All right.
Even though I keep forgetting.
Yeah, don't let me forget to. Well, I can always have her.
Well, and I have it like. That's what I was looking up. So I was like, all right, I keep asking y'all to tell me each time. And yeah.
I'm going to. Can you give me an idea of how large of an area we're talking about there?
Well, I think that kind of depends. You know, do we want to see it all, or is it just floating in the background? Like, part of this is just the experience and just you know, just creating the art. That's part of it.
Okay.
Probably the mashi or the
hanshi.
Hanshi? Okay. Yeah.
Hanshi or... Now here's the koso. It's really showing up down here, but not so much over there, so we're going to go back to that one.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, here's mashi.
Yeah. Mashi's the best. Like,
I think mashi is
it's the most consistently, like, it's going to see through, but it's...
Let me see if I have a big enough piece, or I have to go to the... Pardon me.
And do you want to write it in white, or you want to write
what
white
did I
on
say?
white?
Hanshi?
Mashi. Mashi.
Okay, there it is.
That's right.
I mean, and I just know that I keep mentioning this, but what I have here is I have these all, Mariah, you can show them. in little packets so that
Yeah, when we are look, see, isn't that just brilliant? And she has it in the book.
in the book.
So we can look at the book, and if you want your own version, downloadable.
Do you want me to pass you this?
Sure.
I think I did show it the other day.
You did. Remember, this is our original book. Of where, and we did this during stream, so if you are curious about like the performance of these different things, we went through all of that. But this is this is just the printed one.
It is the printed one. You did a really good job. Now, Mariah has the original back behind her there somewhere.
Yeah, so see, you can kind of look through and see, all right, that's...
But there is real paper on
Yeah.
each, so you can lift it and look at it.
She came back in and taped down.
Because I thought that was important to feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Because texture is always part of it.
Mm-hmm. But see, you can... Okay, but this is what we're gonna... Because that's a...
Okay, I don't think any of the pieces in here, Mariah, is big enough. So I'm going to have to...
Well, it can be where if you just need to write it out on different ones, because I'm probably going to tear it up and place it around. Like, it's not going to be one sheet that needs to fit the space.
So I could just go, I could put Hear No Evil on one.
Mm-hmm. No, and I don't even think you have to write the Hear No Evil. I want the
You just
statement.
want the...
And we pick one from each one.
Okay. So really, now do you want me to write it fairly large, small?
So here's the space that we're working in. Well, you can see them up on the screen, so nothing's changed here. But like kind of in the little blocks here, here. And I could actually, what would be kind of nice, and that way I can trim the bubble there. I know you don't like something in the corner, but that just may have to happen. So that statement there, that one there, and then this one here.
Okay. I think these two pieces will just be fine. Now, are you going to need any of these for the opposite page? Because now would be a good time to do these.
I think a different quote that sort of encapsulates what we're trying to do over here would be better.
Okay.
And we may just, that might be a different day or whatever, because I think we're going to have to, you know. Yeah.
All right. So what about the choice of marker here?
Well, that's
Just
what I was saying. Are you
black?
Are you against writing white on white? She's just getting a very dirty look. That would be my preference, but perhaps
Oh, God, she's gonna hand me one of those fat.
They're not that fat.
They're fat.
But see how nice that looks on there?
Well, of course it does on the blue.
But that's what we're basically going to be gluing onto. But if that's...
I don't think that that's going to show up a whole lot. You've got to have a little bit of contrast.
All right,
here.
then blue. I want blue. You can do dark blue. And it can be one of these. It's got to be one of these Statler ones so it doesn't bleed out whenever...
Permanent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now this is a little fatter tip.
Well, here's the skinny one. I hate that one. The little skinny.
This is the one that I like to work with here. Do you want all capitals?
Oh, wonderful, Erna. No, I think just written out, like, you know, like a title. Title case. I love, you know. I write like that just because. Okay, so I'm going to glue these frogs down. Because I think we've got to, or should I wait until you get those things? We got a couple of things we can do while she's doing that. Because we got to get this piece down here, which is meant to be a little bit of this. I think that is fabulous. Do we like that one? Ooh, I like that one a little better, don't y'all? Yeah. option 2. Pull that off a little bit. Okay.
All right, now what about this, Mariah? Is this meeting your expectations?
So this is one from each.
No, that's here.
Here. Okay, that's here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so we're just gonna pick.
Yeah.
I like that because we could even do block the lies and silence the spin. The other one's a little long. Otherwise, I'll have to cut that apart. I also like tune out the hate. See, that's why it was hard. I was hoping you were just going to pick. But yes, I think that this is workable for sure. Now, you were saying... Oh, let's see here. I'm trying to think about the right glue for our situation here at the bottom. Hi, Sunny.
Gosh darn it, I just hit a glue spot here on my paper and went ka-chunk.
This round.
Uno más.
I love this. Trim. Now it's kind of dangerous for me to, come back to this page, but I'm pretty, this is a whole, gel print. So anything that I do over here should be blocked. And I think I was kind of done with most of the heavy medium, but just, something to keep in mind if you're scooting around a book, just kind of know things might be bleeding through. Here we go.
Oh my gosh, we thought we lost I thought I lost the clear texture gesso yesterday. Having a little moment of total. Okay. Yeah, you can give me my book back so I can put my stuff away.
Can I have your pen that you use?
The blue one?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, here.
I love you and your brain.
What?
There we go.
What happened?
You did a S, democracy.
Oh, CRACY.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I do that all the time.
See, you gave me the fat one, I think. Well, we may not use that one.
All right.
Okay.
I can write you another one. Give it to me. Oh, because that's an important one.
Okay. We'll just write it short.
I can just write it.
Write it in the short area there.
Yeah. Could I have my pen back?
Well, you want the skinny one. You gave me back the... No, that's the fat one. There you go.
How do you know that?
See how the S and the M is on there?
Oh.
I'm not just, magical. Sometimes I'm magical. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's so true, Becky.
Democracy has two as an S next to the Y.
No. Here.
Yes, I just asked you that. No, I didn't get it all on the same line. No,
that's fine. I think that's good. Okay, well done. All right. I'm loving how this is going down. I like this little bottom piece. So I'm going to keep it. See, look at how that like bubbles into there. And that's a nice little, we're going to have to lop off the top, but I think what we lose there is not a big deal. Not a big deal. All right. All right. You keeping up with chat? You want to bring your computer down? Thank you for doing that.
There's no S in democracy. Thank you, Eddie. And there's no I in team.
That's right.
I just threw up a little bit in the back of my throat.
She's having some flashbacks to some kind of teacher training.
Oh my God, Mariah, you have to help me cut my hair in the back. I mean,
I told you.
Look at this. I can almost do a man bun here.
Oh, I bet.
That's not my look, I don't think. It wasn't in the past. I don't know if I've grown into it.
No.
No?
I don't like you're good at fluffy. You need to be fluffy and or the pixie kind of, Caesar, whatever.
Oh, Glenda Johnson. I'm sorry. I'm going to get my computer down here where I can read a little bit better. Johansson.
Yeah, oh, I need to scoot that up. Scoot, scoot, scoot. There we go. That's where I wanted that.
Oh.
All right, there we go. I'll have to come in with my pen and fix that little situation right there. That'll bug me. But looking good. All right. And then, tomorrow, FYI, I did schedule a stream because I may be back, go in the morning and then, I don't know. If I'm back in time, we will stream. If not, we might put up a replay like we've been doing.
Okay, Jackie jumped in there. Hello, Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
That is such an excellent blue background. Where did that come from?
Which excellent.
Behind the frogs.
This part, yeah. Well, remember, this was some of the cyanotype that came from someone.
Oh, I think
and then you jump printed it a little bit. And then you did, this is one of the pups. And it was perfect with the little, that business. Okay.
And else says the first day of jury duty, you should be out fairly quick.
Yeah.
Well, you think that.
Yeah.
It's Texas. My God, I tried to get a driver's license here and it took half a day. Now, it didn't when I went to the other place.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Mariah, B.O. is your friend for jury duty. Oh, too late. She already showered. I told her she was using...
It's tomorrow. I guess I could go run around the block and... I don't...
Get a little froth going there between the legs, and that'll work. Just...
No, just stop. Stop. No.
Make sure you get real close to the interviewee.
Now, here's the three wise monkeys. They are see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. So, see is first. Speak, hear. Is that right? So,
see, hear, speak.
See, speak, hear.
Okay.
No, speak. Speak is the last. Good gosh.
I agree. It is. It's a civic duty. I loved my grand jury experience.
It is. I'm just more stressed about driving there, and it's kind of far away. I'm gonna have to deal with traffic. I'm just more processing that than anything. I don't mind the process of the jury duty part and all that. That doesn't bother me. It's more about the traveling there.
To and from.
Yeah, and then I get a little freaked out because it's like I don't know what to expect, and that sort of puts me in a little bit of a. I have been before, so that has eased my mind a bit, so I kind of understand what to expect. But brand new situations like that sort of get me in a little tizzy every once in a while, which I don't, it's one of those things. Okay, for reals. I think I've got them.
Yes,
See,
be
here,
glad we still
see,
have this
here,
part of
speak.
democracy left. Yes,
Yes.
we are.
Okay. Now we for sure have them in the right order. I'm on a little bubble there. Do we want to swap this and have them over here? All right, we got to figure out placement, y'all, because this is important.
Yeah, I think you're doing a good job there.
Do we like it like, okay, so
I do like it.
Like this.
Where they kind of go back and forth. Yeah.
Right, but do we want to start on the right-hand side of the page and work down, or should I flip it?
No, I like the weight of it this way.
This way? I do too. Because we get more of the bubbles too.
Yes, you do. And it just somehow it feels a little more grounded.
Okay. And then I can slide this one over and I run it off the page so we have enough of our. Okay. So. See. Eyes on progress. Focus forward. All right. I think we should just choose one. Maybe. Let's see. I like the eyes on progress.
Winid Jackson is joining us for a first time catching us live. We welcome you.
Hello. Welcome to those of you that have come in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, we do not know that you're here. We like to know that you're here because we're an already friendly bunch of folks. And if you don't say hello there, we don't know that you're here. If you would, please give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't already. That is the #1 easiest way to support the channel and what we are doing here.
Absolutely.
I like to see through the chaos.
Yes, we always want to know how you got here.
Oh, yes, definitely.
I mean, we're a nosy bunch.
Oh,
Mariah
totally.
is especially. And thank you, Lizzie Jean. We hope you're having a good day, too. And Dawn. Hello, Dawn. You slipped. I don't know if I said your name before or if Mariah did.
Okay. You kind of left me a very nice break there. I appreciate that. I don't think you did it on purpose.
I always, know where you're going to
what I'm gonna do?
Divide up my words. Oh, she's not feeling too well today. I'm sorry, Lizzie Jean. I'm feeling pretty darn good. I think Mariah is too. We've kind of rested up and.
Yeah, I just now need to get motivated about doing some other things around the house. It's just been really nice, like being up here and hanging out.
Oh, so. Thanks, Eddie, for putting that in. Sorry, Mariah, I didn't mean to interrupt. Oh, and Cheryl said her original introduction to PM was from Froyle. She mentioned the stamps and stencils she uses, and I had to see. I know, I love Froyle. She just cracks me up.
She's a good time.
And plus listening to her. Okay. It's like Kylie Coop. I just love. Sometimes I just get one of her videos up and listen to it while I'm gluing and mussing about, just because it's just so lyrical.
Mm-hmm.
Diane, that's a lovely breakfast. Braunschweiger onion and mayo sandwich.
Oh.
I love that stuff. Mariah doesn't. I know it's probably terrible for you. Eddie said, wanted to know if you need an Altoid. Well, only if somebody is objects to garlic and onion. It's not good Braunschweiger unless it's loaded with garlic.
Yeah.
Oh, and Carrie got a new foam stamp case. Oh, his cases arrived today, and I can't wait to get organizing. Bless your heart.
I will tell you.
I sure wish you lived closer.
Yeah, I know. It would be so nice to hang out with Carrie. It'd be nice to hang out with all y'all.
Gwyneth Jackson says, I can't believe I got you. I have hundreds of your stencils. You're like celebrities to me. So happy. Oh, that's so cute. Then she has a heart there.
Okay.
I don't know what that means. Diane said she will need a crane tomorrow. Oh, because she went to the gym. Yeah, oh, better get the old Tiger Balm ready to go. And and the other thing is the 303 herbal medication.
Please don't. These are just, we are not
No, we're not recommending anything. I'm just saying that's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Gwyneth, we're just so happy to have you here. And our stencils, I watched somebody else. I wish I could remember names. And I put it in my mind. I'm going to remember this person's name.
Go write it down.
I told you, Mariah. Who did I tell you? See, she didn't remember it either. But I do remember that Tracy LaBeouf was there in the, I haven't seen Tracy today. Maybe she's in the bunch here. But she knows who she is. She did the botanical.
It was like Dot or
Oh, that's not quite right.
Bonnie or
Bell, something Bell.
See, I had to work through it. Dot,
something Bell.
Bonnie.
I don't think it's Bonnie. It wasn't Bonnie Bell. No, that
Bonnie Bell.
It wasn't Bonnie Bell. It was something Bell.
But they'll help us here in a second. They'll know who we're talking.
Okay, but anyway, she was doing some really nice prints and using a great big gel plate. And part of me really, I want one of those.
A big one.
But the problem herein lies, I would rather have the sizes that I have, because I noticed that she didn't have the option of allowing her, because I noticed
it's just like an ongoing work surface.
Yes.
Because you can't just be picking up and moving that thing around. It's heavy. You have a hard enough time even with the 9x12.
Oh, yes. Yes, absolutely. And I don't have shelf space for it. So that's ridiculous.
I don't know how we would even build a space for that.
And I don't really anticipate needing that at this point in time. That's not to say I wouldn't change my mind. But she couldn't allow that last print to dry and pull it with something else, because she's doing a demo there, and she could have, I guess, if it was just because it wasn't live.
Right.
And edit the time out.
Look at P thinking about like how to
I
appreciate that.
Yeah. Becky says she's texting with Tracy right now, and she says hi. Hello, is this Tracy LaBeouf? Oh. Kit Bell. It is, Carrie. It is Kit Bell. K-I-T. Kit Bell.
Well, there you go. Go over, check her out.
Check her out, because that and tell her where you're coming from. That's always good, because I just remember, I think she has almost exactly the same amount of subscribers that we do.
Not that we look at that sort of thing.
Well, it's just right there. You can't miss it. Well, I mean, you could, I guess.
I totally look at that sort of thing.
And yeah, botanical prints. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Thanks, Becky, for doing that.
Becky's handling business.
She's handling some business.
Okay.
But I do love the botanical prints. Now, my thing about them is some of those flowers that have pokey things on them,
Okay.
I think you need to be careful with your plate because you're going to be, if you really push on that hard to get a good print, you could potentially be poking holes in your plate. That is just all I'm saying.
Well, you were kind of a rough.
And
she's a little rough.
I'm a little rough. So I'm probably just going to stick with stencils on that. Okay, you just need to build a desk with a shallow compartment underneath where the top flicks down. Oh, yeah, I used to have one of those. Remember that little thing that we pulled down underneath the cabinet at Carmichael's house where the phone directories were?
Oh, yeah, kind of.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like that she was down, that her plate looked like it was doing great. So, maybe I'm just being,
Remember, this is the lady that forever wouldn't use her. She has to go through a process.
I do have to go through a process.
Plus, she ain't getting a big plate because we just can't deal with that road. No. I'm a no.
Yeah. She flattens them out before she prints with them. Thanks, Anne. I kind of got that because she had them on a glass. And I had my sound off because Mariah is super sound sensitive. So I was, and I had captions on for a while, but it was interfering with the part down at the bottom there.
It is hard to watch to do both things, like watching somebody do a thing and then try to get, if you're learning what the thing is. That's kind of tricky business. All right, y'all. Got them all cut out. I love this. Now.
Hello, Lee Fisher.
Hello, Lee.
And Anina.
Hello, Anina.
And Organized Mom.
That's Stephanie. That's Stephanie from the art camp.
Oh.
See, it takes her a minute to and then when she sees y'all, it's,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now, as you said, I need to wet the surface and then do the do, which also I'm not super crazy about, but I think that is the better way to do this. So.
Do you want my brush?
Yes, please.
Brush and sort of clean water?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's pretty clean. I mean, it's not going to be a big deal with what you're doing there. Right. Let me just get my brush.
I'm just going to put that behind me. Look, I have to look at the
swamp water.
Actually, it's not as bad as it could be. I'll tell you that. All right, and then the stuff, is it on the bottom or is it, where's the stuff? Hey,
what?
Correct.
What are you talking about? Oh, sorry, it's off the cart.
Yeah, here, off the cart. Not off the chart, but off the cart.
Yes. Yes, and her name is Kit Bell, and I do believe, can't remember.
Okay, now tell me how this is done. I wet the surface.
Yep.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then use your product.
And then use the product. And
SWL. Somehow or other, urine got into the conversation.
Oh, look at that. Ooh. Stuck it right down. I don't know if that's exactly where I wanted it, but that's, I guess, where, oh, here, I could still move. That may have been more water than we needed, but I'll grab my frog. All right, I want this there. Okay. This is trickier than you think.
It is.
Okay.
And you must remember that is not wet tissue. It will break apart.
Oh, okay. But thank you for letting me know that.
Yeah,
I was
sorry.
getting a little rough.
Don't get rough. You need to be very, very...
A little wrinkle in there. Get that out. All right.
Oh, these people are talking about something I don't understand. I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, and once you get gooey stuff on your fingers, it's kind of hard to... And the whole thing is the the Blick stuff is slightly has a satin finish to it. If you don't want that when you get finished, all you have to do is go over it all with your either matte or texture gesso, and it all has the same.
Yeah. Which I'm going to try to put a whole coat across this just because that is something that I focus on. Upsets me. I key into.
You might want to go ahead and glue that frog down before you don't have any room for that frog.
Well, remember I'm going to put them on a pop dot, so it's going to float above here a little bit. So you just simmer down, lady. I got to process.
Okay, Kathleen says, I guess that's not what you meant when you said wet the surface. You want to just wet the surface ever so slightly with just water because we're using heavy body gel medium. And if you don't, then the white still shows through. So did you? Yeah. That's one of the reasons I do like using the brush from the water. Because it has just enough moisture in it to make the mashi tissue paper clear. And I was really kind of worried about that blue on blue, but it's working out quite nicely.
I don't think it's too bad. And if I need to come back in with my markers and do kind of like what P would do probably with colored pencil, I can do that.
You probably need a little more water there. Okay. So... Okay, Anita says she's on live and every second message is blocked. I don't know what that means. But you can go away and come back.
Yeah, that might.
You will have to watch another commercial, but you don't have to watch it all the way through. Yeah, that is very strange. Okay, so Bobby... Bobby greater than 3. I'm sorry, Sue. I always get typos. I talk to text. I don't mostly catch it before it goes out, but sometimes I do and think it's just funny to leave it that way and then correct it.
Yeah.
Kathleen says she does like using tissue paper. Well, this is not tissue paper. This is mashi. And Mariah, if you hand me the book, I'll read about it.
Okay.
And I like using the tissue papers because you can have them, like this one, the tissue paper goes away. Remember, the wet strength tissue paper does not so much go away.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to read you about mashi. It's made in the Koshu district near Mount Fuji, Japan. Koshu is known for producing authentic, high-quality Japanese paper. Okay, so she's just talking about the different...
there we go. That's my best
different
one.
papers
I
here.
got better as I went along.
And it's a high quality art paper for calligraphy, ink painting, and watercolors. There you go.
There you go.
And it comes in a package of 20 sheets. It's acid free. It's 40 GSM. And that is pretty it's it's extremely transparent when you do the water thing.
Yeah, y'all see I got better at it.
It really does take a bit, you know, to do that.
And now what I'm doing is just basically back brushing because I do not care for the little lines that the brush marks leave. So sorry, I'm a little obsessive about this. This one over here, she thinks it's a feature, not a bug. It's a bug.
I don't mind. I think it lets people know that you did something.
They can watch the video. I got a video for that.
Thank you, Eddie, for putting that in. Yes, the Yasutomo Japanese Paper Guide is a great thing, and if you contact them,
they're very wonderful people.
They are super wonderful.
And I think they have sample books that you can order, or if you reach out to them, they will hook you up.
Yeah, and I think they're actually in the US of A.
No, they are. They're in California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I tried to order something from Japan the other day, and my people at the bank didn't want that to happen.
She's still upset about it.
Is this the washi paper Devin was using on the gel plate?
No idea.
No idea. You have to ask her.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, this is the mashi.
Okay, seriously, I think you need to deal with your
grody.
It needs a little
okay,
clean up on all 5, and I'm thinking that's shut, but you know. Okay, now let's get our frogs in. Time for the frogs? I think so.
Oh, Mariah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Uh-oh.
What? You got them over too far, didn't you?
I got it up too high.
See, I told you that you need to get the frogs in there first.
Yeah, well, I thought I had it in place. I did. Yeah.
Well, can you still rip it up?
Maybe.
Rip it up, we'll write another. You need to get the frog in.
Yeah, hold on. Look at that, though.
Well, by golly, that paper's a lot more.
There we go.
Why are you putting that way down there?
Because it can go down there. Hold on. There we go. There we go. That's where that needs to go.
My gosh, I've had my earplug in the whole time. No wonder I wasn't hearing anything.
Actually, I'm not going to mix that back. Okay, I need that glue back, please.
I'm assuming you need the brush also.
Yes. I think so. Y'all see that safe, though?
Okay, washi paper, yes, is a sticker. Oh, Lizzie Jean's leaving. I know she's having issues.
Not feeling good.
I don't think she's feeling good. I didn't get that part. This was just going so fast when she announced. Yeah, Darcy is here, Lizzie Jean, but I don't know if she answered your question or not. Okay. Ellen B says she's back from OT. My
awesome
session was outdoors on this beautiful 85-degree day.
Oh, wow.
Back in the room for lunch. Hello, hello. Typing is minimal today, so I'm trying to speak.
Yay.
Yay.
There we go. Okay. Crisis averted.
Crisis averted, and that paper is a lot more sturdy than.
Yeah, if you aren't too rough with it. I mean, it was starting to break apart a little bit. And what was funny is it actually the ink started transferring into the a little bit. It's kind of a
It says it's permanent.
yeah. Well,
Sometimes they don't know.
sometimes they don't know about all the mediums that we plan on using. I would say that has something to do with it. Something's fantastic.
And Gray is watching the Donna Adelson trial. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either.
Oh, and SWL was an occupational therapist, and they rock, yes. I loved my occupational, or my, I don't know if she was occupational, she was my therapist, physical therapist in Riona. I loved her. She was wonderful.
Okay. Coffee duck. Do. My friend Jeanette Vilda sent these to me. They are from Germany.
What do you got there?
Now, I don't know if these actually originally came from Germany because she used to buy things like
Buy whole
big lots
boxes
of like unknown. Like, or they would kind of give you basics. All right, hey, this is blah blah blah, but you're gonna get a lot of it and some other rando things. So she hooked us up. And I like these because they're black foam. See, a lot of times with them, I'll color them in or whatever, depending on what I'm using them for. Because again, this is one of my little, obsessive things. I think that suffices.
I don't necessarily like true crime, and I especially don't like it when they're doing it like a documentary, because most of the people they're talking are just like totally boring people. I want mine edited with just the good parts there. I don't want to know who did it to begin with. I don't ever like those kind. What's the reason of watching the rest of it if you already know who did it?
Yeah. Maybe some people are more into motive, the why, and the how.
Yeah, not want to know that until they've gone through the whole thing so I can decide. I want to know all the
Bye,
information.
Carrie. Thanks for hanging.
That's how I feel about that kind of stuff.
Okay, and this is dry already.
Murder mysteries. Yes, Jackie, that's what. I mean, they can be true crime, but I don't want them to actually talk to the real live people that were involved. I want them to have a movie star that does a much better job.
A professional.
I want a professional.
Like a professional. Give me mine.
To deliver me my murder mystery.
That's funny. Oh, I just think this is so wonderful. I'm a little sad. Okay. Like, these turned out fabulous.
Carrie has to leave.
Yeah, I saw that. Okay, that was bothering me. Oh. Where's my tweezer thingies?
Don't think I've seen that one, Eddie.
There we go. That makes me a little happier. That overlap that I had, because it was just showing up way too. This was like the perfect time to come in and just pick the extra paper off. I'll bet.
No, the forensic work is what I really do like. I used to watch all the CSIs, but I don't know. I kind of
burned out.
I'm over that. And I really do like
Look at that.
I yeah, and I do not like most comedy does not I don't find funny.
Can you do that up here?
What are you watching or reading when you're not at your creative desk? And Nina wants to know. I'm watching right now Butterfly, but most of the things that I watch are foreign movies with captions because I don't know. I just if I can figure it out at the get go. I mean, what is the sense in watching it? You already know.
Yeah.
And a lot of, you know, I don't know if it's just American made television. It's sappy, silly. So if you want to get into some really good gory stuff, watch some Korean stuff. I mean, I am constantly amazed at how intricate and drawn out their plots can be. And that's what interests me because I never know what's going to happen. Because, I mean, those people are some crazy people there and interesting, little side things and whatnot. That is actually it was there for a while. That was all I was watching, so all I was getting, you know, like Netflix. They only put up those, so I had to kind of branch out and
change your algorithm.
Change my algorithm. Thank you. I do like Downton Abbey.
Yeah, Downton Abbey was pretty good.
Yeah, the CSI type shows were more accurate because it's interesting stuff, but I can't watch true crime anymore because it makes me sad. Yes, Lexi, I agree with that. I don't like the true stuff. I want it to be. And I think the other thing is English interpretation of crime is much more genteel. They don't assault your sensibilities with, the actual reenactment of the gory part of the crime. They kind of leave that to your imagination, like that. And Lee Fisher said she's been watching K-dramas for years. Okay. Yes, I will watch that. Oh, I didn't know they made a movie.
Yeah.
Anita wants to know, are these special stickers you put on, Mariah?
It's foam. So they're popped up. So when we say pop dots, that's what we mean. And that way they just have a little shadow. And it's a little more fun.
Yes, I like the Brokenwood Mysteries.
When you're making commentary.
Midsummer was my favorite.
Fun.
I watched all of them. And Broadchurch was also awesome. I don't know this Marlowe Murder Club yesterday. I haven't watched that. Masterpiece Theater has a lot of fantastic stuff. And I guess the governmental funding is being pulled on all public
Hopefully it'll be
broadcasting systems.
taken over by some other people or whatever.
Oh my gosh, I'm frozen up here and this is just not moving along. What is wrong with you, you silky? I just lost my... Sorry. My mouse got. I centered on a line of glue over here.
Hey, there we go. I am super impressed with that. What do y'all think?
Well, I'll tell you, those dots just made a world of difference.
She rolled her eyes. They did. See, look at that. See? See? Gives them depth.
I just use a little colored pencil around the edge and gets the same results for a lot less
Hoopla.
hoopla.
Should I cut the bubble? I gotta cut the bubble because it's just gonna get messed up.
It's gonna get whacked.
Gonna get whacked. If this one little, I gotta cut that little bubble out. Put it on pop dot. Make a point. Boop, boop, boop. What did I do with my dots? There we go. See, and it's hilarious because, see, they get smaller in the middle.
I agree with you, Jackie. I like Professor T. Yeah, the German version. Now, some of its German stuff is pretty dark.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can't remember, like, the Tort series. And I don't know. I just, yeah.
Why? Reaching back there, I can move the trash. It is movable. All right, should I put the bubble over here? I like it here. I'm putting it there. Never mind. I'm not asking. I'm just doing it.
I'm just, yeah.
I'm just doing it.
What's it for?
Well, because you make good art, and I didn't want to waste the bubble.
Oh, well, there you go.
Get her with her, you know.
Hey, Lexi, you just need to get yourself some lizards. The lizards will eat those flies like you cannot believe it.
I don't know what it is this year. The lizards, they even have a infestation at the school. Izzy says they find them inside the school all over the place. She took one outside for the librarian the other day. But the lizards this year are insane. All right, I'm trying to see where his little. I think cut this frog out.
I like the Miss Fisher murder mysteries from Australia also, mainly because her outfits are like out of this world fantastic. I mean, you know,
Yeah, good outfits.
if you're going to be solving some murders, those kind of clothes, that's a special kind of special.
I don't know what's happening with his, one flipper here or phalange. I'd need to see I can't remember. It looks a little off. I'm going to have to just lop that off and not talk about it.
Well, one of them is in back of Mariah.
Right, but I just don't know, like, if it smushed so it looks like it's a little out of sorts. Is what. All right.
He looks just fine. Don't you be cutting anything off. That one's coming at you. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, SWL says the dregs of a bottle of wine and dish soap shaken up will catch them. I figure they die happy. Hello, Janice. Janice? I'm not sure how you say that.
That's Janice.
Janice. Brad makes a solution with
for the fruit flies? Oh,
vinegar,
yeah.
And he just pokes some holes in saran wrap and puts it on top. And then they crawl in there and they can't get back out.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the Murdoch mysteries. Watched them all. I think, some Canadian stuff.
Do we? That's just too much, I think.
I think it's too much.
Too much.
You need to do something to the background. Yeah, that need me to put some put some paint over that.
I like the idea of this. Then we can bring in some Izzy's stuff.
Okay.
See, kind of like what I did with
Bye, Gerald.
The polar bear business the other day. And see, I just go and, you know, it's kind of like when y'all doodle with watercolors. Kind of do the same thing with cutting it out. And just give it a shape that isn't just so square.
Well, this is where the lily pads would come in, Mariah.
Oh, this frog needs a lily pad?
Set that frog on a lily pad.
Well, maybe this is the lily pad.
Well, you need to make it look like a lily pad. They don't look like that.
Well, maybe it's abstract.
Well, you got a realistic frog sitting on an abstract lily pad. That's just, I don't know.
Well, it could be it's the abstract world fading into, to and from. That's what I'm saying. Y'all understand?
Yeah. I'm putting on my hip waders because it's getting kind of deep in here.
There, look at that. Looks like a flippin' lily pad, lady. Look at that.
Either that or it looks like she's putting forth the eggs for fertilizing.
Well, she's laying eggs for democracy.
Uh-huh.
Somebody's got to do it. I think we're just going to save this for a different day because it didn't really, I don't think it makes the cut. Like, we need to fade into all the blues, and this is a lovely piece.
Tis. Absolutely lovely piece.
Yes.
This is where the frogs were, right?
Yeah.
That's what you cut out.
Now, one of the things that I can do to make this not so, so crazy busy, I could spray it. I could hand it over to P for a second, and she could just get her done with some paint. Possibly a wash would be my request. And what I would really love is if it was like it needs to be a lighter blue, like this kind of skyy, almost like in fact, here's where my brain's like, boop, 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 boop. Okay, light phthalo blue. Down on the plate, put it on the backside of this. And then I think we'll be winner. Thoughts and feelings on that?
I don't think it's going to make that much difference, but I can do it.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Anthony is making cedar boxes for his wands. This crystal.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, I mean.
Fancy.
You better get those out for Christmas because I think folks will be like, yeah, buddy. Do you want to come over here and do that real quick? I need to run to the restroom.
I can't because I'm not.
Oh, you don't want to be seen.
No, I don't care to be seen. No.
Well, what if I can turn the face camera off for a second? And then you can just do your arms in the screen and
what am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to put down the light phthalo blue on the gel plate. And I would like it on the back side. Please do not do it on this side. It needs to be on the back side.
Oh my gosh. Such specific instructions. I don't know if I can handle this or not.
I don't know if you can handle it either, but okay.
You know, this is kind of like a big ask because I'm having to.
I know, move your whole process.
Move my whole process over there, and I don't know if I'm.
You just got to bring one paint, a brayer. You need a brayer off sheet. Here, look, I even got a sheet you can brayer off onto.
Okay, you got me off the. You don't have me off the camera up there.
Okay, hold on. Look at this. Look at us doing things on the fly, y'all. There we go. Just moving everything out of your way so nothing
That's probably
bubbles
best.
you up. Okay, there you go.
Now, which one of these?
I need this one.
Oh,
Blue. This is your brayer off. So you want that over on this side.
Get this.
Look at
Running
that.
my brayer over the.
Okay.
keyboard. Nobody's going to be happy with that.
The paint needs to go on this side.
Excellent. I've got it.
I'm gonna go pee with.
All right, folks, here we go. Okay, so I'm all the way over here, and I don't have my pliers. You should not use your teeth for opening devices, but I knew it wasn't like totally. And see that little crud right there? That kind of stuff can cause problems. I mean, not, you know. I know she has wipey things over here somewhere. I don't know what she does. They're in that top drawer. Does with that stuff. Well, clean her nose off at a later date. Wow, I don't know. This just seems really weird over here. She has my brayer off sheet here, and part of it's on and part of it's off. You know. Trying to give her as much hot diggity.
Mm-hmm.
Not bring my bearing over.
I know. You want me to grab that for you?
Just grab me a paper towel. It's really not coming through, which is kind of good.
Here.
I mean, you know, it's like not.
Yeah. Fabulous.
And we have a nice little residue left here.
Yeah, it'll be fun later.
Okay.
Lovely.
Take this away.
Well done. Thank you, Patricia.
You're welcome, Mariah.
Wasn't too painful.
Not terribly. I felt very
Out of sorts.
out of sorts.
Well, you handle it like a pro.
Thank you. Even if it's not necessarily so, I did have to moan about it a little
Yeah,
bit.
of course. I mean, we would
I'm going to leave that. It's really nice, you know, leftover stuff.
All right, look at that, handling things, y'all. Woo. All right. And see, doesn't that look beautiful? I kind of like the torny edge business. I might just have to glue it like so. Got a frog on our lily pad. Love this. And then maybe write the quote in here. I'm going to cut it out exactly where I want it. All right, we need a quote.
Oh, here, I had one for you. What did I do with my book? Oh, my gosh. Well, that would be a good one, but... I like this one. I don't know if it's appropriate for this.
Okay.
At a certain age, you have to choose between your face and your ass. Catherine Deneuve.
No, I don't think that one applies, but I'm glad that you got to read that out loud.
I am too. Why is it that people with the most narrow of minds seem to have the widest of mouths?
Oh.
Lewis Carroll.
I like that because it kind of talks about like the mouth part and yes. You think you can fit that in my cloud?
I think I can, yeah.
And probably in the same blue marker. Thought we're consistent here. There you are. I'm going to glue this stuff down while you're doing that.
Yeah, I think it's going to fit like perfectly.
Mr. Wayno, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, here's how I do this, y'all. Boop, boop, boop. This is where this glue comes in. Very handy. But you need to know what you're doing and move along. No lollygagging. Where's my hoodie? Love this little thing. Because I can peel this. I can peel the glue off of it. Fabulous. The glue comes up off of this really nicely too. In fact, I need to have my little wipey ready. Because it can cause problems if we get it all over the place. Plenty of it. Yeah. There. Glue it down to the thing. There we go. Woo! Hey, Darcy.
Here you go.
Ooh, so good. I love it. I love it. Okay. Let's trim us up here. Put my lid back on this thing. Because I worry about this glue because it dries very quickly.
Yeah, it does.
Maybe I need to. I'm struggling. Trying to follow the line.
Want some decent scissors?
No, it's not that. It's
you need to go at it from the other direction.
Still gluing.
You're butting up against your edge there.
I know. I was trying to use it as a guide.
Now turn your.
There we go. See, that's what I needed.
Turn your paper. Turn your paper. There you go.
Needed to know where it was. You think I should do it like that side?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah. There we go. Sorry, guys. Little brain problem there.
Well, we got it all worked out. I need to read them.
Yeah.
All right. You see what we've got going on here. Eddie said flip it over. Thank you, Eddie. I didn't read that in time. Okay, Darcy, she's home now. No, somebody just wondered if you were here. She isn't as quick as Paula. Well, I think your grocery store's probably farther away. I think she just has to walk to the end of the street for hers.
That's what we feel like.
And Janice wants to know maybe if you could outline the cloud a little bit.
Oh, yes.
Make it stand out a little bit more from the background.
I was thinking that myself. In fact, I had that idea even before she wrote on it. That we were doing.
And Thimble and Crafts has just been lurking. She said that. I didn't say that.
That's Roe. That's Monroe.
Oh, okay. Gray knew that. Pivot.
Mm-hmm.
She pivoted.
What are folks saying?
I don't know.
She was entertained by my cloud drawing.
Mm-hmm. And Gray is thanking Eddie for participating. I think that was kind of out the side of her mouth. I'll be right back. Don't do anything.
Wonderful or
in my absence.
Questionable. That's a little better, so the cloud shows up a bit more. I got another idea too. I'm telling you, these silicone matte things are just the bee's knees. Boop, boop, boop. These pins. I love them, but I'm also very annoyed by them. Yeah, we're skipping that. Skipping that. Oh, you know what? Just had an idea. Y'all. Pop dots. Or are we gonna? Ooh, I should pop dot the cloud. That's of course. I mean, geez. Are we thinking anything other than that? But that silly pen.
Oh yeah, that cloud needs to be floating for sure.
Yeah, 100%. And then we're gonna use that same.
All right, now just a minute here. Okay. Eddie says it's too quiet. Got to run. Okay, Cheryl's got to leave.
Okay.
Lizanne's trying not to talk with her mouth full. Probably just as well. Whoa.
There we go. Okay.
I don't know what happened here, but you went all fuzzy.
It's back. All right.
Yeah. Why did it do that?
It's just it probably needs an update, and so it's just kind of that's its warning.
That's its warning
that it's upset and it needs attention.
Fire across the bow.
Okay, I was just gonna see, and I do like that. What are your thoughts of the white text over the blue?
I think it's just wonderful if that's what makes you happy.
Y'all? Because I can revert it back. Ooh, that sounds awesome, Sherry. And I can go over her handwriting really well, usually. Pretty good at it.
You have hearts going up, so I'm assuming that is a yes.
Okay. Let us know in the chat, though. Likes it. Okay. Thanks, Ro.
Thimble and Thistle says she likes it.
Hey, it's Monroe. Thimble and Thistle is Monroe.
Well, you know what, Monroe? You just need to knock that Thistle and Thimble business off because I can't remember that. I can barely remember
his
you.
Channel.
Okay.
Do not listen
Tina
to her.
likes it. And she said some parts could use more contrast.
Yeah. See, and I'm kind of
that's one of the things
about
when
the top part.
Doing that, light and dark background.
I know, it's hard.
It's hard. You don't know whether to go with the light or the dark because one or the other of them is going to be missing. That's where you go with the mid-value range of something, and then you can...
See, we're all learning things, y'all. Where's
go
that,
dark.
Where's that blue pen? I need it back. There we go. Small one.
Becky's in NERC cleaning duty today.
Okay.
Oh, that's what Paula, that's where Paula is. She's telling Becky that that's where Paula is.
Oh,
okay. Thimble and Thistle says LMBO. What does that mean?
Laughing his butt off?
I don't know.
It's
I'm
nicer-
terrible
I
at
don't know.
that. I am terrible. Grace, that smells like weed in there. Yeah, well, there you go.
All right, I'm gonna leave it.
Hey, I
Do we
have
like
to.
this, or I don't know. Maybe I
have-
just need to come in and.
There's X amount of X amount of space in my brain, and I have to be careful about what I put in.
Yeah, we're gonna go this route.
Oh, laughing my butt off. Yes.
Okay, I did get it.
There we go. It's important to have a sense of humor about things, I think. Sometimes that's all you can do. Eddie, you are always just so thoughtful.
Yeah.
He said if you can't laugh at yourself, he'd be glad to do it for you.
There you go. He's a giver.
It's important to have those kind of people in your life.
I don't know. This seems obsessive, but I'm okay with that.
It looks very interesting in the monitor.
Well, and it'll soak in here in a minute, and it won't be as crazy
And
as
you
I
know,
thought.
the whole thing about something like that is you just need to give people a chance to look at things and slow down and not just dismiss them instantly. So that's what that's all about.
That was.
I think it's wonderful.
Thank you.
And Becky needs to put a tiny basket next to her beanbag chair so she doesn't throw her yarn scraps on the floor.
Yes.
The kittens might accidentally ingest those, depending on the
Yes.
size.
Those darn kittens.
I remember
freaking
that.
cute.
What dog was it that ate the edge of the rug and we had to assist with his BM?
Pulling it out. Kind of
Those-
dangerous too, because actually it can really hurt them.
Intestinal.
They might need surgery because it can cut it's sharp. But if it doesn't go that route, then it is kind of funny. Just saying.
Daddy said if you trip and fall, he will laugh, but then he'll help you up.
Yes.
That's the kind of friend you need.
Look at that. Now, do I pop up the lily pad?
I don't think it's necessary. I think you.
Oh, then we did it. If she doesn't think it's necessary, then we need to do it. That's my favorite.
Grace said they had a cat with a tinsel butt a few times.
I had a cat that used to eat the darn ribbon off of the presents, and then he would hawk it up in a hairball thing, and it's kind of like a little festive
Confetti.
It was so
Confetti puke.
gross. Oh, this is a different. Where did this glue? Where was I using this glue before? Yes, I was. I don't like this barely stuff as much as I like the art glitter glue.
What happened to your art glitter glue?
I set it over there. That's why. Okay. I was like, I know it was here earlier.
Yeah, it's over there with your cup.
But I do have the barely stuff. It just, this little thing is like super thin for one thing. Let's just give it a whirl here.
Okay, I need to read this.
See, that's why it upsets me. I'm not going to deal with that. Not going to deal with that. Okay, now, need to.
Yes, all things are possible.
See, and I love how it just kind of fits this weird little, I keep wanting to say paw, but it's not paw. It's what's a frog leg? Hand? La, la, la. I need some more bigger ones. Where did I put mine? Okay. Oh, look, I have a whole big piece. That seems a bit excessive, doesn't it? I need that for something else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is very true.
And like, I even got these crazy little, but then you have the in-between parts, which is pretty interesting. Just line it up.
What are those for?
Well, it has dots, but then you can use the in-between parts as like this, which I think is fabulous. Y'all see that? See? And it sounds fun too. My trash can keeps getting away from me. But see how it has the little tiny dots in between there? Oh, or big dots. Look at that. Size matters, y'all. You should have options. I didn't waste that little big boot. There we go. Ha ha ha. Love it. So good. What's going on in chat here?
Not much. No, they're just talking about.
Hey, Alice. Oh, Alice, thank you so much for the Nat Geo like travel things. That was great.
Mariah already started using them. They were supposed to be for me.
No, I haven't. I just put them on the shelf. I looked at them. I haven't used it yet.
So that wasn't what you used for that one?
No. Oh, but that makes sense why you thought it was. Yeah. No, that was from the book that Arty had. Sorry, I know this is not terribly entertaining watching people pick the sticky off of the.
Yeah, that's what drives me crazy with that stuff.
I know, but we're live and this is just how it goes, y'all. But
it's just how it goes.
Hopefully, it was entertaining enough to see that I have various types of foamy things, and that yeah, you can. I don't even know what these are meant for. Or I don't have a brand name or anything for you. I do apologize, but
yeah, HOA. This is just I understand the concept, but they are fascisti. That is making fascist into an adjective when you add a Y. Did you know that? It describes it. Thank you, Eddie, for that.
I would assume these are kind of like for electronics, like hobbyists and stuff. Because I think that in some of those like hobby kit kind of things or different needs for.
Alice says they're for everyone, including Izzy, because she thought she might like some of the animals.
Oh, yes.
She does. She's very much into the whole animal thing and jumping around and acting like an animal.
She does, and she wants to know if she can wear her tail places. And it needs to be washed, the tail.
Really?
That's all I'm going to say about that. Say it's something kind of similar to wearing like overalls or your apron. If you don't know what you're doing.
Well, when I was...
Should I think here. Get it closer to the frog.
Oh.
Yeah, like that. Yes.
Boom. Well, even if the frog's head actually, kind of overlapped ever so slightly, it wouldn't hurt my feelings.
Oh, well, I think that would be down too much.
Okay.
Look at that, though. I wish that was But see, I can come in and want that one. Let's see. Hold on.
Well, the HOA here has specified the percentage of your yard that needs to be grass only.
Yeah. They're very specific about things. That is true. Looky there. Got some stuff. See, now I'm kind of transitioning into this. A little darker than that.
Oh, Liz Ann, I'm with you. I want to live next to you so that I can have a yellow mailbox with purple stripes.
I really want to have, I want my front door to be this color. That's what I would like. Well, I'll keep working at that. Y'all don't need to watch that. It's not very entertaining.
It's 11:53.
Okay. I'll blend that out a little bit. Looky there, though. That's not too shabby.
Becky, don't put concrete over it. Make it into a rock garden. You'll like it better. Concrete's hot and it reflects hot air.
Hot air.
Great, she likes to fight with the city. I'm with you, girl.
Sorry. There we go. And the mix of the two.
Jenna says, love you, leave you to go back to bed as it's almost 3 a.m. Oh, my goodness.
Thank you for watching. Alrighty, my Arty friends, let's do this one second. As I said, so tomorrow is a maybe. There might be a replay going, but I did schedule the stream, and I just put in the, depending on jury duty kind of situation. Sorry, I don't put my pen in, and then it. There we go. I need to be done. All right, let's go. MCam. That's me. That's gonna be there. Oh, hold it up.
See you all next time. Yes.
I like having the top of my head in there, just in case. It's necessary.
Did you plan your blue shirt today?
Oh, not like that it would go with the thing. No, this is my Sherbert shirt. My baby designed this with my help.
Yes. And her jewelry was made by
Patricia.
Yes. It's strung on waxed linen.
Okay. I'm pretty proud of that.
And Lexi said those are beautiful necklaces.
Yeah. I would like more of this. Because it has like, that's cool. I like this one a lot. I don't know where this one came from. Because I don't really remember it. And then I tried, I even had one of Izzy's little hair clippy things.
I really like that one.
I know. I really wanted them to be up more here for the camera. But, they look fabulous with this shirt. Anyway, we'll see you back here hopefully tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Otherwise.
Mila Fiore, yes.
Yes, we will be back here on Tuesday. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Be back here on Thursday, if not tomorrow. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. See you then. Bye.
Bye.